Hey, good morning. John Frederick, Operations Section Chief on the Park incident. Going to give you an incident update. Moving into Branch 10 on our left flank continues to hold. Crews continue to patrol that area all the way up through Dairyville, all the way up to the 36 corridor. Everything's looking good in there. We did have one spot fire a couple days ago over in the Dye Creek area. Went about 30 acres. We were able to contain that, mop that up yesterday, and everything in there looks good. Moving out to the 36 in the Inskip Mountain area, we continue to get a couple little interior flare-up with the heavier fuels in that area. Crews continue to work that, continue to move in more interior to make sure that anything in that area is mopped up. Moving around to the north of 36 in the South Battle Creek area, that continues to hold. Crews continue to patrol that area. Moving over into the what we're calling Tehama Union, Tehama Whiskey. That continues to be our trouble area. So yesterday was a very good day. We had some smoke inversion in the area. The fire was subdued for most of the afternoon. We were able to get in yesterday afternoon with a lot of our aircraft, a lot of our crews, dozers, and start going direct on the north side of Mill Creek. Had a very successful night last night in there. We had some night helicopters dropping in the area last night as well. That really gave our ground crews the ability to get in there and go direct. So we still have a lot to do in here today. A lot of connections to make between our control lines. We did have a couple spot fires outside of those lines that our crews are going to be dealing with. So that's going to be our main focus today is to get this left flank of the Mill Creek finger buttoned up and contained a direct line. Moving into Division Tehama X-ray out to the north of 172, that 172-36 corridor up there continues to hold. We did have a couple of spot fires yesterday that we were able to pick up. Most of them are in the Dixie Fire Scar, just kind of north of 36 there in the Morgan Mountain area. Those continue to hold. It's kind of the fuels in there are not as available, and just due to that Dixie Fire Scar, we're able to pick up those that are smaller spot fires. Now moving down into the south side of Mill Creek, kind of in that Doe Mountain area, we still continue to have several spot fires out there. We did have a firing operation in that Doe Mountain area. We were able to incorporate all those spot fires yesterday afternoon. We were able to hold that line that we put in, and that continues to hold. That held through the night. So that's going to be another area of focus, is to make sure that we continue to improve that area. Coming down into Division Bravo Echo, Bravo Hotel, all these areas continue to hold. We have about 100-acre spot fire that happened about 4 days ago. That looks good in that area. And then moving down the 32 corridor, we continue to get calls for service in there, continue to assist with the residents moving back into their home in the Butte Meadows, Forest Ranch area. We continue to work with our cooperators, with Caltrans, to make sure that highway's safe. That way, when we open it up, we can make sure that the highway conditions are good. And moving all the way down 32, we just do still have some work along the 32 corridor with snags, but everything else is holding really well, coming all the way down into Bravo Victor, down into Branch 5. Thank you. End of report.